Oh, welcome back, everyone. So we are out on one of the properties that we manage hives on, but the owners of the property actually own the hives. So we offer this service as well, and they pay us a monthly fee to come in and get their hives taken care of, and but they own all the equipment and everything, so they supply everything, and then we do the work for them, and they keep all the honey. And then they also, when we make splits, they sell them, or we will sell them for a fee. So we're walking back here to theirs. They have 2 hives out here that made it through to this point, and so now they want, I believe they want 6 hives out here. So we will get them set up and we'll show you the property. Kind of lost, I don't know the I've only been here twice. We just picked this one up and stuff. So beautiful property though. But the bees are way back here. The bad thing about it is I can't drive to it and stuff. So they have a little golf cart I can use, or they said we can use, so we'll probably be using that, especially when we have to feed and all that, because nobody wants to carry food buckets and hives and all that stuff for, oh, I don't know, it's like a half a mile trail, maybe a mile trail. It's way back here. But we will get it set up and get them going. We'll show you their hives. Alright, so this is their little setup. So that white one right there, and then that one with the strap on it has bees in it, and we will be splitting them off, and they're gonna go into those. So I guess there's gonna be 5 hives out here and stuff. So they have it in this little area, but we'll go through them, take you guys along. Alrighty, so we'll go through this hive very quick, and then we'll go through this other one over here, their second one. It's a bigger one, and we'll probably go ahead and pull a split and put it in these. So we'll see how these are. We don't know anything about them. I looked through them, and that is all. You gotta be careful with spiders. There's a black widow web over here, right there. They like to hang out underneath these handles right there, so be careful with those. So again, we don't know anything about them. I don't even know how long they've had bees out here on this property. And in these situations, what happens is people get bees, they want bees, but they don't want to educate themselves, or they don't have time. There's a lot more work involved than what people think there are with bees. And so they have all the equipment and everything, and then their bees died and they don't know why, and they just need help. They still want them, but they don't want to give it up and stuff. And as you can see, there's a queen excluder on here. We don't need a queen excluder on them. So we'll get rid of that. We're going to see how they are doing. So they got food on them, that's good. This one's small. More food. they have bad queen. So you can tell right here. Let's see if we can get this. So it's not really too much raised, but see if we can get in focus or something. So right here, these cells, you can see that they're raised up. So on worker cells, they will cap them flat, and then when they're a drone laying queen, first off, she's laying in a tight pattern because this is all filled up with honey here. So she's laying in a tight pattern, but the cells are raised. It's not that flat looking brood. So she is not like she's laying in there. There's the larvae, and you see how that is, how they're raised up. That's a drone layer. So we gotta fix this queen. So right off the bat, this colony needs queens. Imagine they swarm. So we do have eggs in here. They are building the queen cells right there, but we will bring a mated queen out to them and get them righted to get them going. So on a situation like this, so like I said, they have them. They have all the equipment. They have all the stuff. We just come out here. They pay us a monthly fee, and we charge it by hive, and they collect everything. It's all theirs. If they want it honey bottled, then they give us the bottles. If not, then we will put it in 5-gallon buckets for them. So we will write the colony up, and they will get the they will pay for the queen. There's some queen cells. That one right there emerged, but I don't see anything. They barely got any bees in them. So what they do in these situations is we will either split the colonies and build up over time for them out here, or they will buy nukes, and they could buy them from us or anybody they want to, and we will get them replaced. And then, so if they want, I'll talk with them. If they want 6 or the 5 hives right now, then we'll start making splits and bring them out here. They pay for them. They'll get them queened right and everything of that nature. After that happens, then we take over everything else to do with them. So we will leave this up here for them right now. So after we get them queened right and looking nice and everything that we want them to be at, then we will, if a queen dies, then we'll replace it for them. Some companies, they will charge or the property owners in this situation, they buy them. They buy the bees, they buy everything and stuff. It's not how we do it though. So we once we get them colony right, queened right, and the colonies are good to go and everything, then they're basically just part of our system, and we'll split them as we split our regular hives. We'll manage them and all that stuff like we do everything. So if we need a queen, or if there's a dead out, then you know, we'll bring it out, we'll replace it, we'll get them up and running. That's what they're paying us to do. And so that part comes out of us after we get everything righted. So they like their queen excluders. Which is fine. We use a queen excluder over on singles. So that's not a big deal. This one got plenty of honey on them. So they're gonna get a crop. Look at that gorgeous honey. So we'll get them a crop of honey this year from them. So that's nice. They'll be happy about that. See if the queen, how far she's up into here. More than likely she's up here, laying in the middle for sure. Beautiful. So she has some cap brood there. So that's fine. A little bit more there. So she's in the super. No big deal. It probably prevented her, if she's here, from swarming, since they had the queen excluder up on top of the lid. So I need to get some wax on those. We'll dot them up like we've shown before, and then the brood pattern, it's all backfilled with nectar. Situations like this, you never know what you're going to get into, though. You don't know what the hives are, you know, the temperaments. You don't know how they build. So see, we got this hover comb going on. As you can see, those pockets there. So what we're talking about is these pockets right here and stuff. Bees can come in and out, good hiding places for the queens. Right here, these are just little queen cells, duds, practice ones. She's laying here. Again, I don't think she's up here because they filled all the empty spaces with nectar and honey. So, but they will be able to get some of them over here. This colony has probably swarmed. I would imagine they got a young queen in there, which is good. So those are honey over there. So we will pull that here when we start extracting everything and get hers extracted for her and give it to them. Let's go down into the bottom, and then we're going to set it off. We'll show you how to make, or how we're going to make this split on here. Hopefully we can find the queen. So this colony's a sticky bunch for sure. Has bees in it. It doesn't have just a ton of them in here. But they have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. They got 30 to 40 pounds of honey coming off of this one colony. So we've just seen some cat brood. I haven't seen any eggs yet. I haven't seen any larvae. So lots of pollen. You can see that hole right there. Right there. They're using foundationless. This is foundationless frame. There you go. You can see it right there. And definitely see beetles in here, so we need to make note of that. Small hive beetles are in here. We don't want them going rampant or anything. good pollen. Looking for eggs now. Need to see. We're looking for eggs or to see the queen. Hopefully we find the queen. We're going to put her in another box, and what we're going to do is we're going to rotate these around. They're not stinging, but they are they're not a real calm type of hive. So they're a little bit runny and they're flying. There's one of these. Oh, she fell over. One of the beetles. Good brood though. She's laying everywhere she can. They have all these little holes filled up with honey. We're at the tail end. There's still some honey coming in. We're in central Oklahoma City and stuff. So there's honey coming in. But it's getting dried up in a lot of areas, so still looking for larvae or eggs. So. And being loud and running around like this, it could be maybe a virgin, maybe they swarmed, maybe they don't have a queen. Like I said, I haven't seen larvae yet, I haven't seen eggs. So we do not have a queen in either one. So my guess is, just going off population, this one probably swarmed. They probably have a virgin in there, maybe one that just came back from mated. But everything is capped, there's no eggs in here, so we're going to give them a week. We'll come back and check it. I see emerged cells and stuff, queen cells. There's one right here. We'll close it back up though. We'll give it a week and see if they get a queen, and then we will go from there. So we won't split today. I want to make sure, well, we know what we're doing with. We don't want to divide them up and then cause chaos or something. So, but there you go. That's just somebody else's hives that we manage on. And how we do it. Look at all that propolis on. They like their, which I like. I like the bees with the propolis, but they don't bother me at all. A lot of beekeepers don't like messing with them. They are sticky. I call them the sticky girls, but propolis is very beneficial to them. It's healthy. Healthy for the beehives. What's up? You can see it sticking up. Lots of it. Alright, well, we will make a split later on. You'll be keeping a drill. We'll catch you on the next one. See ya.